I just want to jump right into it, man. Like I see this Charleston White and Little Woody beef or discrepancy or they having differences and I'm just like this is a strange beef. Like or I don't even want to call it beef. It's a strange like topic because you have one person that's like, how can I say it? They proclaim to be for the community, right? Or they started out being with the community. And then you have another person that was with a gang and he told on the person in the gang and now he's taking it back as if he wasn't telling it. It's weird. Not only that, Charleston White, you were supposed to be for the community, and what you do is talk down on the community. So Charleston White talks. He allegedly thinks he's for the community. Then you see him talking down on the community. He talks down on women. He's out on bond right now. He talked down on gang members. He just talks down on everybody. I'm confused about who is he as, like, what is his whole thing? I'm not too much confused with Little Woody because Little Woody, the reason why I'm not confused with Little Woody because Little Woody is who he is. Like, this is something that you see if you're from the hood or you know anything about the hood or the streets or anything like that. You ain't even got to be from the streets. You've heard of Little Woodies all the time. You heard about Little Woodies in damn near every city that you can think of. You rarely hear about a Charleston White. You never even heard about not the actual Charleston White, but you never heard of the character of Charleston White. Charleston White started out trying to help the community. He started out trying to help the community. Then he turned around and used the community as a tool to make money. From him using the community as a tool to make money, he started talking down on the community. He started manipulating the community. So now I'm just confused on these two. These are the worst two type of people that's representing our community. You got the person that's saying, I'm going to tell on you, but I'm doing street stuff. And then you got another person that's saying, I told on him, but I didn't mean it. I am like confused. What's up with y'all, man? Shout out to everybody that's in here. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. Whether you giving out good comments or bad comments, I appreciate you. So my thing is the kids, and not only just me, right? But I'm sure the kids are confused. I'm sure the people are confused. How are y'all even considered? Like, how does this even work as like how does it work? How does it even I'm trying to figure out like how did it even wait a minute. Alright, Saint Superior. Shout out to Saint Superior. Now subscribe. We got 33 people in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. I know it's a lot of noise right now, but we about to get through it. Give me a little time, man. As a matter of fact, y'all should be able to see this. Look at this right here. Now, hopefully they don't crash into nothing. Now, how are they? Now, what the hell is going on here?
Uh-oh. Boom. Now they didn't crash?
All right. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in here, man. So I'm trying to figure out, how does this even correlate with the community? You got one guy saying that he's for the community, but you always talking down on the community. And then you got another guy that's like, yo, listen, I ratted, I told, but it wasn't real. I took it all back because I'm slow. Now he's a superstar. Charleston White is a superstar. Like, how does this work? Does anybody understand, like, where does this come from? How do these people get all the fame and the glory opposed to people that are really doing the work and really standing tall? So when you tell kids, I stood tall for 2 cases in real life, and I've seen guys that actually ratted with money get way more respect than me. Then you got a guy that's like, yo, yeah, I'm doing the work for the community, and it's like, where? But when you really see a person doing the real work, you got people that be on these social sites saying bad things about them, but this guy is talking down on dead people. This guy is using the community for a monetary gain. You got one, it's weird to me. This is all weird to me, and I get it. I understand that we live in a society where the peanut gallery, they go for anything. The peanut gallery don't think past their height, so the message will go over their heads. But this is just a weird combination, and it's a dangerous combination, because it's like, how can you call, like, so I'm hearing them, they saying that they're disloyal. Like, you hear little Woody call Charleston White disloyal. You hear Charleston White talk down on little Woody. But Charleston White, you was just running around with this man. You were actually praising this man. You were, all the things that you proclaim you go against, you stood around him and praised him. You was showing this man off. You was letting the world know, like, I'm down with little Woody. But I thought you was against what little Woody is on, killing people. So if you are a fan of Charleston White, and you say that he speaks real things and he's for the community and you love Charleston White, then why was he chilling with little Woody? Why was he chilling with little Woody? That is a hypocrite. Everybody's doing this stuff for the money now. It's all about the money now. That's it. Don't nobody care about the community. Don't nobody care about the kids. I asked little Woody, I talked to little Woody in his DM, and I said, bro, I don't care about what you did with YSL. I don't even care about what you did to YSL. This is what I want to ask you, and this is what I want you to know. How can we talk to the kids that's just like you? Or want to be just like you, little Woody? Hey, like, what you mean? What would you tell a child that's in the streets looking up to you, thinking that the streets is everything? And then they could potentially tell on people, because that's a rule that you don't break in the streets. He said, man, I tell them a lot. I'm like, well, little Woody, man, just give me 5 minutes of your time. I don't want to know nothing else. I want you to tell these kids, don't be in the streets like I was. Because don't be in the streets like I was. Because there's no rules in the streets. You could do the same thing I did in YSL. And then people not going to respect you. But then, shit, I guess after he started making money, it's like, nah, everybody respected me. Everybody is respecting me. Let me read some of these comments. No, I'm not at a warehouse. Everybody back did it. Nobody, nah. Not with that situation. Smart. Oh, I got a bunch of people on here. Turned family man. Another convict turned family man. Congratulations, bro. Keep up the hard work. It's hard being a good person. Well, I don't know about a convict. I don't know if I was a convict. Nah. That's a little bit different. How you doing? So that's all that I'm saying. Like, and once Little Woody started getting all of this fame and all of this money, because he said out of his own mouth, yo, I'm here for the kids. I just want to talk to the kids. And I get it. He wanted to talk to the kids, but then once the money started coming in, it's like, I don't want to talk to the kids no more. Just leave me alone. Let me get my money and take care of my family. You're doing the right thing. Respectfully, I get that. But you need to talk to the kids and let the kids know that don't be like me, Little Woody. That's all that I'm saying. You need to talk to these kids and tell them, don't be like me. Yes, I'm getting a lot of fame. Yes, I'm getting a lot of money. But I told. And more importantly, I was probably, or somebody was probably breaking more rules besides the ultimate rule of telling. Because people be forgetting about the other rules when you in the streets. It's more than just saying, oh, I'm a rat. I told. You a rat. You told. What about the other rules you possibly broke? What about the rules of treating your friends correctly? What about the rules of not backdooring your man? What about the rules of looking out for your man when he's locked up? Looking out for his children when he locked up? What about the rules of going to go visit your man? What about the rules of writing your man and sending him money? What about the rules of telling somebody that you did something last week and it's a possible chance that somebody's going to come back around and do something, so keep your eyes open and keep your head up? What about the rule of not lying? What about the rules of being a father no matter how deep in the streets you are? What about the rules of just being loyal and not stealing? See, people forget about all of those rules before the ultimate rule get broken, which is telling. So at the end of the day, a lot of people was already breaking rules before that rule was even broken. You understand what I'm saying? And these are the things that people don't be talking about. So when you do come across a person and you found out that they squealed, they told, they ratted, now you got to sit back and ask yourself, what was the other rules that was broken before this ultimate rule got broken? Now back to Charleston White. Charleston White, you running around here talking about black women and degrading black women. You want to know why you talking down on black women? Because the woman that you got pregnant, that woman is Mexican or Spanish or whatever you want to call her. When you got out of your so-called prison, you went back to the high school to go pick a high school girl up. And you had her doing all types of things as she was in high school. You had her tricking and selling her body and all of that. But you want to talk down on women though. You want to talk down on women, and you got all excuses in the world why you did certain things that you did as a kid because your brain wasn't developed. Well, your brain not developed now. To be honest with you, your brain is not developed now. And only the peanut gallery agree with you. Only the peanut gallery think that you're saying something smart, but you're cleverly dumb. You're cleverly dumb. You are the same person that want to talk about the community, but then you get down with Little Woody and y'all did I guess y'all did some bare minimum charity or give away something in the community. I don't even know if y'all did that, man, but it's one on the noise, man. One on the noise. All that shit was nonsense. And this is what we look up to. We don't look up to the real people that's out here trying to do the right thing in the community, because that's corny. When you got guys out here that's really sacrificing their time, sacrificing their life, sacrificing everything to make sure that the community is straight. Y'all don't want to look at that. That man get on these platforms and talk down on everybody. Everybody. And then you do this little bullshit. Oh yeah, let me go to a community. Somebody gotta book me to talk, which is nothing wrong with that. Somebody gotta book me to talk and I could go speak in front of a bunch of kids and say some cleverly dumb stuff. Say something cleverly dumb. Like you really on it. Like, oh, I'm so on it, bro. I tell you, when you had them dreads and you was out there in the communities, nobody was jacking you. Nobody was jacking you. And see, the reason why you talk down on people, the reason why you always got something negative to say about somebody's shortcomings and imperfections, because you grew up with it, and you grew up with shortcomings. You was disabled when you was at 5 years old. You got disabled at 5 years old. So you were bitter. You were bitter. You had foster siblings living in that house, and your mother was looking out for those foster siblings and giving them more attention than she gave you. That's why you talk down on black women, because you ain't like how your mother was treated. Facts. All you got to do is stop watching. That's it. Let me get you out of here. That's all you got to do. Just stop watching. You don't like what I'm saying? Stop watching. Shout out to everybody that's on here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all even if y'all don't love me back. But at the end of the day, I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking my truth. That's all that matters. Now watch this. Easy peasy. That's all that I'm saying at the end of the day, man. Like, you gotta, like, y'all two having a confrontation about what? Y'all two having a confrontation about what? It's a confused confrontation. It's like, even if you don't have the intellect and you just like their character, like who they are, like they make you laugh, they seem like they saying something real, how in the hell do y'all even have any confrontation at all? I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah, you tripping. There's a lot of weird people out here, man. There's a lot of weird people out here. And even with this Diddy situation, everybody keep talking about that. It keeps messing up for everybody in the culture. You make enough look bad in the community by you doing that. That's key. Keeps messing. Why everybody keep being concerned about this guy Diddy, man? My thing is this with dude, right? You don't kick a person when they're down, right? Don't kick a person when they're down. But what about the person that be kicking everybody until they're down? And now they finally is down. Like, and this is what I mean. You don't kick a person when they're down at all. But what if that person that's down was doing all the kicking? So let me tell you something. I don't feel bad for you. If you are down right now and come to find out you were the person that was kicking everybody down, kicking everybody while they was down, when it's your turn, you shouldn't feel bad. Nobody should feel bad. Nobody should feel bad for the person that's down and they were kicking everybody while they were down just to get to the top, standing on people to get to the top. I don't feel bad. It's a difference. And dude, let me tell you about dude, right? You stole from your artist. You robbed your artist. You kept your artist hostage. Ain't no telling what happened with Big. Ain't no telling what happened with Pac. Ain't no telling what happened with your child's mother. Look how you did Sean. Sean did 10 years for you. It's too much going on, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a sensitive topic, man. And I'm just gonna keep it tall. I don't know. But when you come over here, man, I just hope that did Sean crazy. Did him crazy. Kenny, he did Sean crazy. Sean was an 18-year-old kid out of Brooklyn. And you rolling with Diddy. You rolling with Puff. The only thing that you know is go. Like if you go, if the big dog is going through something and you like, listen, this is the guy that's like got me driving around in this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Man, let me show him my loyalty. Sean got this song called Commission, right? And it'd be like, ride for him, take the stand, die. What he said, ride for him, take the stand, lie for him. Blow trial, get up in the chair, fry for him. Never telling or snitching, rather swim with the fishes. Motherfucker respected the commission. Check out that song called Commission by Sean. Check out that song Commission by Sean. Crazy. Good looking. I did it. Now look it up. Look it up, Erica Kane. Look it up. Yeah, because I got a sense of humor. You can't get mad at everything, man. You can't get mad at every comment. Like, come on. So, when you look at Charleston White, right, you got to think about his upbringing and why he always mad at the community, right? And why he always talking down. That man got injured when he was 5 years old. And that's how he, his eye, that's why his eye is gone, right? And now think about everything that he been through growing up. He got teased. He got bullied. I'm sure the foster siblings were treating him bad and probably doing all types of other things to him, right? Pop wasn't around. His mother probably spoiled him and let him get away with everything because of his injury. So now, when you get older, the trait that you took from your mother was helping people because that's what she did. She always kept foster kids in the crib. And you had to deal with it. And there's no telling what they were doing to you. And yes, I'm understanding that could be trauma. That is trauma, right? As you got older, you wanted to do the same thing after you came home or whatever. You wanted to help people. You wanted to help people, but nobody was jacking you. Nobody was respecting you. So what you did was say, okay, I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to talk down on people. I'm going to go at all the rappers and go at all the gangster rappers. And if they die, I'm going to say F them. Nobody cares. So you just start talking about all the rappers and talking down on them and bad about them. And now you got your money up. People pay you to talk down on people. But then you turn around and say something cleverly dumb, like you're more of a politically correct dummy. Because I tell people, anybody can say something real. I don't care who you are. You can say the most realest thing ever, and it can make sense, facts. But that don't make you thorough. That don't make you lit like that. That don't make you who you are because you're saying something real. Because action speaks louder than words, but character speaks louder than actions. So it shows right there. You showed your hand once you linked up with Little Woody. You showed your hand. Because you didn't talk to Little Woody like, yo, what do you tell these kids that's just like you? You wasn't trying to really go around and really talk to these kids. You wanted to reap the benefits and make money off of Little Woody. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to make money off of Little Woody because the spotlight is on him right now. That's all that it was. And see, again, I'm not mad at Little Woody because he's something that we see all the time. It's the Charleston White that I'm mad at. Well, I'm not mad at him no more, but it's the one, he's just the one that be like, now he's an intelligent man. I give you that. See, you can be a clown and still be intelligent. He's an intelligent man. Can't hate on that. Facts. Yo, shout out to Cheeks, man. HP. The Marcellus Williams execution, right? I don't know his story. I don't know what took place. I'm going to say this. 80% of the jail population is black men. The numbers could be a little off, but 80% of the jail population in America is black men. About 23 to 27% of those who are incarcerated is falsely accused. Us as black men, we have this stigma. And the only way that you can erase a black man is if you kill him. Right? Because even throwing black men in prison, that's not working. It's confining them physically, but it's still not working because they're making moves in prison now. They're doing things in prison. They're getting educated. Some of them are really like doing positive things in prison, right? And they're making a lot of money. So I say all that to say this. If you are not in the streets, but you like to hang around the streets, you're going to find yourself like our brother Marcellus. I'm going to say that again. If you are not in the streets, you are a civilian, but you like to come around the streets and chill on the block, and you probably smoke some weed and you talk about basketball and things of that nature, or you got a friend that's in the streets, but y'all have been friends for so long and it's hard for you to say, I got to move away from you. You could possibly end up like our beloved friend, Marcellus Williams. Don't find yourself by yourself trying to pick yourself up. That is dead weight. I have never seen a cool zebra survive in the jungle. I don't be doing nothing. I go to work every day. I'm on my way home. If I want to go chill with the homies a little bit and we laughing, all we do is talk about basketball. All we do is talk about women. And all we do is talk about, money and just having debates. And this is what men do. If you hanging around those who are considered themselves in the streets, you will be a casualty of war. You could potentially die, potentially get falsely accused. You can find yourself by yourself trying to pick yourself up. If you have friends in the streets, even if they just selling weed, stay away. Stay away. Because you're with this guy or these guys and you're chilling and you're hanging out and something possibly happened, you can be the victim. At least I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is real. It is real. And another thing, right? You don't know if I see people doing things in the streets and I know that is wrong. If I'm around it, it's no such thing as, but I'm a civilian. I ain't got nothing to do with it. No. If you see people doing bad things in the streets, don't expect somebody to be like, it was me. It was all me. He don't have nothing to do with it. They expecting you to shut up too. Let them figure it out. Don't expect somebody in the streets. Listen, I do not expect people that's in survival mode to be loyal. I'm going to say that again. I don't expect those who are in survival mode to be loyal. And what I mean by that is this. You got guys in the streets that's in survival mode. If they weren't in survival mode, they wouldn't be in the streets. I don't expect them to be loyal. I don't expect them to be like, oh, nah, I did it. He ain't had nothing to do with it. Especially if they did tick already. They're not trying to go back to jail. 41 years in the NYC. Z Corp Alpha. I grew up 41 years in NYC. I saw shit. I just walked away. I got respect for that. That's a fact. Jake Diddy is guilty, but just upon being offered up to protect the higher-ups with big noses and tiny hats. Who knows? I had to learn that guilty by association. I have to boss up. Your character is everything. Yo, having rich character does not mean that you're perfect. Having rich character does not mean you don't come with shortcomings. Having rich character means that you will not just rely on your strengths, but you will strengthen your weaknesses. So if one of my weaknesses and my desires is to chill in the hood and chill on the block, no, I got to strengthen that because my character is everything. And I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not lying for you. I'm not doing none of that. So in order for me not to be involved, I got to stay away. Now, if I'm in a mix, then I bought that. I got to stand on my 10. I bought that. I don't care. I came around. I'm around. I'm chilling. I know what you're doing. I bought that. So that means I got to stand on my 10. Yeah. Think about your own assets. Any tips on these back to one specific tribe? Always look deep enough. Same with the Epstein. Same, yeah, that's a fact. Character is accountable, moral, positive values, facts. I'm not, as far as this Diddy thing, man, like, listen, man. Listen. Dude, you finally, all good things come to an end. You perpetuated love. You perpetuated unity. You perpetuated family. I should have known. I was young at the time, but I should have known how you did shine. I should have known that it wasn't real. I should have known that it wasn't real. If a person, right, let me tell you something. If a person, this is the difference between having shortcomings and imperfections, right? And doing things maliciously. I wasn't a good dad in the beginning, but I got myself together. Or I want to get myself together. Well, what's wrong with you? I have a drug addiction problem. I have a mental health issue. I have something going on. My father wasn't around, and these are not always just excuses. These are the real things. You got some people that use things as an excuse, and you got some people that saying, no, this is what it is in real life, right? That's a shortcoming. I got a problem with money management. I pay all my bills, but my leftovers, I like to, buy sneakers. That's a shortcoming. Like, I gotta stop working on being judgmental. That's a shortcoming. I gotta start eating healthy. Yes, that's a shortcoming. But if you telling me I'm superior, I'm over you, I'm arrogant, I'm cocky, nobody's better than me, I'm better than you, you're poor and I'm not, and a woman that don't listen, I'm a bop, bop, bop. A man that don't listen, I'm a bop, bop, bop. That's not a shortcoming. That apology he did was more like, before all this stuff, that apology was more like, you should be saying sorry to me for making me do this to you. You should be sorry to me for making me do this to you. It's like that Roman Empire. That's what is that's the vibe that I get. Like, that's why I don't even like using the word the phrase Rome wasn't built overnight. Because even with the allegations that they're saying, like, dude wasn't just like on some, I want women, I want men, and I want everybody to do what I tell them to do. So I don't know, man. I can't. Yeah, it's a narcissist. He's definitely a narcissist all the way. Most important lesson learned in life, OG. Troll boy. My most important lesson learned, being on drugs for so many years, I lost a lot. When I was addicted to Percocets for so many years, I lost a lot, bro. I lost so much. I learned that I can't get those years back. I learned I can't get my family back. I learned that I can't get the time that I miss back. So I vowed not to ever be in that position again. And I've been sober for almost 7 years now. And this is why I'm constantly helping people as much as I can. Because my mother died from a drug addiction. My father was addicted to drugs. So many people I know died from drug addiction. So many people in the rap industry is dying from drug addiction. When you addicted to drugs, it's like a secret society. Because don't nobody know, if you've never been addicted to drugs before, you don't know where it takes you, right? It takes you to a place that you've never been before. See, it starts out fun. It starts out recreational. And then you go from, I was just having fun, to, I needed to function now. Imagine laughing and joking and having a good time. We partying. We getting right. Everybody smiling. To, I need it bad. I need it bad. You're begging. You're borrowing. You're stealing. You're manipulating. You're using. You find yourself in places that you like, what? So when a person get off of drugs, I believe that they're the strongest people in the world, man. It's nothing that you can do to them that's going to make them break. Yep. So you become troll. You become a different person. Facts. And damn near everybody is addicted to a drug of some sort. It is unfortunate. And I appreciate you, Angel. So, no problem, man. So, this is why I take this Charleston White and Little Woody serious, because now it's a trending topic. Now it's something, it's like the two characters that's destroying our community, they get all the love and support. These two guys get all of the love and support because The reality is most of us are broke financially. You can have rich character, but liquid cash you don't have. So now is do I do I do I sell my rich character? Ooh, that was something. That was a bar. That was a bar. Do I sell my rich character for the gold? For the women? Wait a minute. Do I sell my rich character for the gold? Somebody keep calling me, and I'm in a. I'm gonna get off here, man. I love y'all.